Today we take a look at the upcoming Indiana Hoosier basketball season. If you haven't yet, please share and subscribe to help grow the channel. I hope you enjoy the video. Expect more basketball breakdowns at every level, but I'm also taking things to YouTube Live, where we will be discussing college basketball, but particularly the Big Ten Conference. Cutthroat opinions, reactions, and the latest updates. Make sure to subscribe and follow along. The Indiana Hoosiers are coming off of a 23-12 season, their best overall performance since 2016, losing in the round of 32 to a Miami team who ended up getting to the Final Four. Indiana was led by senior Trayce Jackson-Davis and freshman Jalen Hood-Schifino, both of which got drafted and are now playing in the NBA on guaranteed contracts. Huge shoes to fill, but it helps with Xavier Johnson returning for another year after the NCAA granted him a medical redshirt. The point guard was missed at times last year, forcing some guys to play out of position, but the coaching staff made do with what they had and placed guys like Trey Galloway into more prominent roles, which is why I really like the potential of Galloway's growth heading into this season. Would love to see his role be similar to Chase Audige last year for Northwestern while playing alongside a dynamic point guard. Aggressive on both ends, showcasing his athletic ability and having a high impact on the game at all times in multiple facets. He has a chance to become an all-conference type of defender and one of the top Swiss Army knives in the league. From the outside looking in, the backcourt does have a bit of an issue with depth, and that can be answered with the emergence of sophomore CJ Gunn and true freshman Gabe Cupps. If those two guys are ready to go, I think the ceiling of this team opens up and they can break through. Now, despite losing Trayce Jackson-Davis, I think Indiana would still put their frontcourt situation near the top from a national standpoint. They return Malik Reneau, who has very high expectations in year 2. 2023 recruit top 10 5-star Mackenzie Mbako is a 6'8 shooter with good length and mobility, and the staff went out in the transfer portal and got Peyton Sparks, an athletic big with a tremendous motor, and Kalel Ware, a top 10 recruit from the 2022 recruiting class, who has all of the talent in the world. Now, I do have a few concerns that I'd like to see answered. Shooting. After struggling for his first 2 seasons, Trey Galloway shot 47% from 3 last year in league play. Can he replicate that with even more volume? In theory, Gabe Cupps, CJ Gunn, and Mackenzie Mbako should also be perimeter threats, but they're not proven shooters as of yet who have shown to hit shots consistently at this level with 17,000 people looking at them. Another concern will be the front court dynamic. It's a good front court. I'm talking about the dynamic. Mbako is probably starting at the 3, but I think he's best suited in college at the 4, playing alongside 3 guards. Because of that, who finishes games at the 4 and 5 between Mbako, Reneau, Ware, and possibly Sparks? If I'm right, you cannot leave Mbako at the 3 if that's not the best closing lineup for matchup reasons. And who's the go-to guy on this team? Shot clock is low, you need a good shot. Last year, it was Hood-Schifino and Jackson-Davis in 2-man game or ISO. Who's getting the ball and can score at 3 levels? I don't know who that is right now. Indiana also has to rediscover themselves again. They have very different personnel. How are responsibilities and playing styles going to be adjusted for the betterment of the team?
Dan Dockage can't guard me.